We're going to start by having a look at the different components on the sewing machine and how they work. The sewing machine has a lid at the top that can open up. In this space, the bobbin gets spooled, and this is also where the spooled thread will be placed. We will look at that in more detail later. You also find two dials here. The one on the right sets the stitch length, and the one on the left sets the tension. The inside of the lid also shows you the different kind of stitches available. Let's now look at the right hand side of the sewing machine. This is where you will plug in the pressure foot and turn the sewing machine on. There are also two dials. The bottom dial will change the kind of stitch. The top one will allow you to move the needle up and down. So let's prepare this machine to start sewing. Always make sure that you clip the thread at the top in properly. The spooled thread gets placed on the rod and the little clip has to be replaced to keep it in position. Next, thread the yarn through the clip to the left-hand side. If you're going to spool the bobbin, you follow the dotted arrows. If you want to thread the sewing machine, you follow the solid arrows. We will look at both processes in a moment. The first thing you will do is spool a bobbin. Insert the threaded yarn, place the clip in position, and now follow the dotted arrows. Tension the thread around the tensioning dial. Now take the bobbin and put the thread from the inside through the little hole. Once you've done that, clip it into the holder and clip into position. You need to hold the thread and then you can start spooling the bobbin. Never overfill the bobbin, always leave a little bit of space. To thread the yarn from the top, go through the clip, follow the arrows all the way down, back up. Now you have to hook through the lever. You will have to use the dial to move the needle up and down to access this. Clip from right to left and follow the arrow down. Clip the thread into the hook and pull the thread towards the left corner. The machine will self-thread the needle if you pull the little lever down, clip the thread in place and push towards the back clip next to the needle. Now let go. Just pull the thread through and pull to the back of the machine. Slide the machine table open to access the bobbin casing and where the bobbin should go. By pulling on the clip, you can unlock the bobbin casing and remove it from the machine. Insert the bobbin into the bobbin casing, making sure that it turns clockwise when you pull on the thread. Pull the thread underneath the plate and pull until it makes a click sound. Now carefully insert the bobbin and bobbin casing into the machine until it is secure. Pull the bobbin thread through to the top by pulling on the top thread while allowing the needle to go down and back up again. Use the top dial at the side of the machine for this. Only now are you ready to plug the machine into the power and turn it on. Remember, never thread the needle when the machine is turned on. Use the stitch selector dial to choose the stitch you want to use. You can see it on the digital display on the front of the machine. Make sure the needle is in the top position before turning this dial. Pull both threads to the back of the sewing machine table. Insert the fabric in place and make sure the pressure foot is fully down. Place your hands in a safe place and start sewing 2 or 3 stitches forward. Press the reverse dial, stitch 2 or 3 stitches back to secure your start. Only sew as fast as you can control the fabric. The machine will pull it through to the back automatically. You steer left and right. Remember, when you get to the end, do the reverse stitch again to secure your stitching. Remember, safety is always our priority. Never have the machine turned on when you are threading the needle or fiddling close to the needle.